We're back.
By not necessarily popular demand.
Hey, actually, on that, over 100 views first pod.
Was it really?
100%.
I
don't know how many we had. I can tell you, but
I skipped through most of it.
You skipped
mainly
through
because I was in it. That was view number 1.
102 views, mate. That's in the first 3 days. I haven't updated it. Let me refresh. It might be a little bit more. We could be going all right.
You've just been wanking off to 100 views.
109. Dreams, mate. That's what dreams are made of. Imagine 109 people sitting through an hour and a half of us. Fucking stupid.
My question is, because there'd only be 40 people that know about it. Who are the other 65?
Before it even went out into the group chat, we told the boys about it. There was 9 views. They come from Austria.
Really?
Yeah, maybe they liked your Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation.
Who was that supposed to be?
Active. Alex Evans.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Shit house.
Yeah.
That's what shit
a Yorkie German.
Anyway,
fucking hell.
Sitting between us. He's going to have to hold his fucking microphone the whole thing because the thing don't want to stay. Thanks, Lewis. Yeah, the big cheese. He's in.
Jeez,
I called it.
Happy to be.
I did call it.
You did call it.
I said the first one that would message me would be Cheese. Instead, I reached out to Scott Flanagan instead. He said no.
I was a bit late.
Yeah, he was too busy partying.
He's too busy
in Tamworth, I don't know, probably
Tamworth, like
playing
Fest.
country music festival or something.
Whatever they do there. All the countries.
What do they do up there?
Fuck knows.
I assume they work for like 3 months of the year. No, 3 days of the year for the festival, and then smoke crack for the rest of it.
When you look good as Scott Flanagan, you don't need to work 3 days of the year. You just
no, that's right.
it. You just live.
He's an unassuming crack smoker.
You heard it here first. Scott Flanagan likes crack. Have that. The more you do know. How was your Easter? Jeez, I'm going to ask him first. Get him involved.
Good.
Not a lot of chocolate.
Not a lot of chocolate.
No.
Watching your physique, or
lactose intolerant.
Oh, really? Well, that's never stopped me, missus.
Yeah.
Doesn't stop you over the toilet either.
Chocolate. No, that's right.
Makes me feel like shit. No, probably not.
Yeah. Funnily enough, nickname Cheese, lactose intolerant.
Yeah, well,
how ironic.
When I first told my parents, that's what
Yeah, it's not good. Can you get lactose intolerant cheese?
Yeah.
Lactose free, I think you mean, mate.
I wonder if we can get that edited in to the grader. Get the lactose free cheese instead.
Doesn't look much different, but add the logo on there.
Right, sort it out.
Yeah, lactose free, vegan free, dairy free. I should assume if it's vegan, it's dairy free. So
is it? I don't know. I'm not
animal
vegan.
product.
Tastes the same.
I just eat whatever's in front of me, mate. Can you tell? Good at rock and roll.
What about you, Endo? Busy weekend?
Mate, honestly, I've been doing fucking renovations at my in-laws all weekend.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was great.
What have you been doing?
I promised you that I was going to come do some lights and then got roped in doing flooring.
Yeah, when I never heard from you, I was like, oh, well, another week without
ceiling
fans and downlights.
And I say, fucked into you.
That's right.
Just a bit of fucking flooring and actually installed a kitchen of all things.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Not bad for a leg, eh?
I was very sore. Yeah, I am very sore. I'm walking around like I've got a pole up my ass.
So how are you going to go for training this week?
You'll be right. Just tell
I'd
Pete I'm not coming now. Pete, there you go, I'm not coming. I'll see you Saturday, maybe.
Don't react.
Please don't react, don't care. You're a pest. I'm going to say that make sure that I do a pest counter by the end of the year. How many times I've called Pete Fraser a pest?
Well, I was thinking about that. You could add it into the podcast, probably won't be this week, but it was brought up the amount of times we said both notoriously and famously. You could have a little...
Pete Fraser a pest. There you go, have another one. We'll have to have 3 counters for all 3 words. Actually,
it didn't take long. What have we got on the clock? Just under 4 minutes for the use of notorious and famous.
I'm going to see how quick I can call Pete Fraser a pest in the next pod. Or it'll be 1 second. Whoa, pest.
Or just change the opening line.
Yeah, just change the title of the video.
Yeah.
The only reason, episode fucking 3, Pete Fraser is a pest.
Just be 45 minutes on why Pete Fraser's a pest.
Wouldn't take fucking... 45 minutes to talk about how he's a pest, so it doesn't take long. Like 3 seconds. His name. There you go.
Fair enough.
Done.
It's enough.
Well, I suppose we got some Azzurri news. Somehow we waffled on for an hour and a half over some news that I'm sure we can do it again, but this week we got awarded as game changers.
Did we?
Apparently.
What's the game changer? I saw Cheese was involved. Cheese, what's the game changer?
Look, I'm just the head of it. Absolutely no clue about it. I'm just the face. The pretty face, I stepped up.
It's fair enough. Pretty face it is.
That's why it focused in on you and not Braden Wilkinson.
Yeah.
It's like blurred out.
Very disappointed with that fucking handshake, but.
Righto.
Oh.
Yeah,
could put a smile.
Yeah, fucking hell.
All right, I'll be the devil in this. Who wants to shake hands with Newcastle football?
That's fair. Very fair. Was it Newcastle Football?
Oh, no, Northern New South Wales.
That's both. I mean, we've
think
kind of
it
got a mould
matters.
in the ranks now anyway, so we kind of like Northern New South Wales, Groven, whatever they are. Where that place is, where Eland used to function. Greenland.
What a goblin.
He's a goblin. Fucking turkey. That was good last week. Fucking turkey. Yeah, so apparently that means that, apparently it's not apparently, it is, this is what it means, is that we are very good at including women and girls into our club.
Yeah, and young kids. I think it's the whole development program right through. So
we've,
there's a reason why we're labelled the People's Club, and it's including the
including
peoples.
everybody, mate. Multicultural.
That's right.
You wouldn't know, but cheese is Finnish.
Finished.
Finished.
Both.
Wow.
From Finland.
Young to be finished.
You say that, but
How old are you, actually? Fucking hell. I'm really old enough to be his dad. That's saying something. I'm probably old enough to be his dad.
I'm glad you're not.
He wouldn't look as good as he does, put it that way. Yeah, so essentially that just means now that we're on a group of clubs, a notorious group of clubs that like to include people. Don't see any other...
I was going to read them out, but I don't really care.
No, because there's not very many from Newcastle anyway that are worth talking about.
I know Valentine got the first one, supposedly, but everyone got them at the same
because
time.
the bloke who works in Northern New South Wales football lives around the corner from the field.
Well,
I did that first.
They're an A-League 2 side, mind you.
Fucking A-League 2.
Backed by an overseas backer, I've been told.
100%. I could not agree more.
Mate, if they opened it up next year and running last in that.
Aren't they running last now?
They should be. I don't think we're far away.
As I said, I think you spoke about talking about A-League today. I literally said to Cheese on the way here, I said, no.
No. That's fair. I've seen the list and I'm like, it's been left off and probably for good measure.
It's gone. I said we'll find 12 minutes of highlights for EPL rather than that shit.
Even better.
Yeah. Yeah, so essentially it means now that, Women's World Cup is this year.
It is this year.
It is this year.
Not in Newcastle, though. I find that absolutely farcical.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. But I mean...
We've got to travel 2 hours for a game of football.
Yeah. Not good enough for the Jets, mate. They can come play at Exham, I reckon.
Great facility.
Mate, they should play one there. Imagine Australia v Nigeria at fucking Exham Park.
We'd be the underdogs.
They do love it under lights there. Yeah, so game changer program, massive achievement for the club. A lot of people behind the scenes achieving great things, clearly. We're getting recognised for it on a public scale. And now a handful of clubs only have this label, and we'll continue to hold that label with pride. So have that, everyone else. You suck. Yeah, right. I guess there's not much else news because we covered most of it last week.
No, we spent 45 minutes on the news last week, so... And it's a short turnaround too.
Yeah,
we're less than 7 days since the last pod, which is a bold call. We
literally said that we weren't going to do this more or less. It was going to be a hell of a lot less. And here we are again.
2 in a week.
Pretty much.
109.
Yeah, it's fucking not wrong. 109's good.
Especially...
Yeah, the 9 Austrians.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe that's what it is. You need to make sure you do an Alex Evans fucking impersonation every week so we get our 9 Austrians
we'll
happy.
pick another country this week. You'll see it pop up at some stage. I just haven't worked out what it is.
We'll just make a segment. Mason's shit
could
fucking
get cancelled
impersonations.
because we got demonetized last week. We could just get totally ripped off YouTube
I wonder if we'll
I
get
do something
demonetised
too.
again when we show highlights. Might have to mute it.
There's a good chance.
Probably.
Very good chance.
It's just sound. Apparently, I found out that demonetises you.
Just the sound.
Yeah, so if we get someone who's got a good singing voice like Scott Flanagan, we can't make him sing anything that's good. You're going to have to make it up on the spot.
Maybe they just cancelled it from minute 1.
Probably.
They said, no, that's enough. No. Yeah.
They heard your fucking impersonation and said, no, DMAC, let's go. Right, yeah, so I guess we're going to move into the preview for next week.
One shit.
Oh, shit. Fucking can't stand them. Grubs.
I'm just looking at our details up here, Chief. Need to move a bit closer for the people to hear.
Oh, no.
I've got to hold the mic.
You can bring it too close to you, bud. There you go. Look at that. Hey, that's a bit...
Are we on?
Oh, is
Yeah,
that better?
If you haven't heard Cheese for the first 9 minutes, that's probably why.
It's my fault. So
It's only been spitting comedy gold too, so
Yeah,
you
good
missed
quality.
all of it.
I hope you're a good lip reader. We might have to put subtitles.
We're breaching out to all fucking demographics here.
Mm.
People who are deaf. Now they're very good lip readers, notoriously.
Well, there could be. Surely there'd have to be a lip
Maybe
reader
there's
in that,
70
in that 109.
Oh, fucking hell. But good, yeah.
Yeah, so this week, what do we got? Swansea at Hexham.
Yep.
All 3 grades, normal times.
Yeah, not going to get washed out. Not going to get on for half of third grade half of first grade because we did the flippy.
Yeah, we brought that forward to.
We brought that forward so they got to play on the hello turf of Hexham, and all they did was fucking whinge about it.
Mind you, it was in great nick too, considering the amount of rain we had.
Just to fill cheese in because he is a new player to the club. Last year we played these idiots on Old Boys Day, and they got us called off because they whinged about how wet the ground was.
They were down
You
2-0.
whinge about.
And they were down 2-0 after 10 minutes. I'd whinge too.
Of course they would.
The Swans butt. They lie at water. Fucking idiots.
Poor.
As if, they literally got out of the river across the road and come onto the field and said, too wet. How does that work? The fucking river's wet. It's water. It's a puddle of water.
I'm still angry at that.
Yeah.
I mean, it meant we cut our season. No, I got plenty to say about it. Don't worry. Oh, pardon me. It cut our season short, probably for the best, because I was well and truly over it at that stage. 12 games in about 9 days.
Yeah, it was a rough patch. Rough patch for the committee too, trying to sort it all out.
What about the poor groundsman trying to keep it functional?
Imagine trying to put a roller on that.
Didn't work.
How was it wet? I don't know. You got a roller on it. Those idiots aren't as heavy as a roller.
Oh, you can't be too sure.
Well, true. Oh, can't be called fat already, can we? They are pretty fat. Have that.
10 minutes in.
Whatever. Have it, Swansea.
Why not?
You suck.
Yeah, why not?
But yeah, so there will be no rating out. Hexham looks brilliant.
Is there rain due this week?
I don't know.
Let's have a look.
You are the ground staff. You may as well look.
I should know, shouldn't I? So
Never trust the weather.
get the covers on.
The weather app's a fucking joke. It's like COVID, mate.
Fake.
Weather doesn't exist.
Thursday 60%
Of?
chance. Rain.
Yeah, how much rain?
I don't know. 60%'s worth,
That's
mate.
really shit up, hey. I can
It's
tell you exactly.
apples.
Yeah,
weather.
okay.
Never listen to
We'll
that.
go and look at Willy weather, which
Yeah.
actually gives you the
go.
millage.
I got you.
Got it. You got Willy weather. Smart from you. Thursday showers. What do we got?
Can't read it. I'll read a different one that tells me.
5 to 15 mil. We got 90% according to Willy weather. And that is at Hexham.
I got Wednesday 5 mil, 19 mil Thursday, 5 mil Friday.
19
mil
was such a fucking precise number.
It is. You know the worst part? That's at Nobby's. So I don't know.
I think that's a nobby.
Helps out Hexham heaps.
yeah, no,
Vital
Nobby's Beach will be
information.
really helpful at fucking Hexham. But yeah, it'll be on. We
Definitely on.
had more rain last week and we got on.
Yeah, bizarre. How's other grounds? Like we mentioned Valentine earlier. They couldn't get on the other day because a sparrow pissed on the ground. I thought they sorted their shit out years ago. When I played there in juniors, it was like a cat would wander across, have a piss in the middle of the field, and it'd be all over for a week. You couldn't train there, you couldn't play there.
Man, I wouldn't want to play cat.
Now they've got these overseas backer for their A-League 2 push, and they can't get a fucking local Sunday League game on.
What are they going to do? The Jets roll into town and say, "Nah, too wet. Hands on heads."
Well,
boys.
they did that at the start of the year, didn't they?
Idiots.
Against the Mariners. They washed out.
Oh.
There's a ground Alex Evans would be proud to play on.
Bring your floaties, boys. We're on. No, I don't know.
But I digress. Third grade, what do we reckon? I haven't seen any of the results. I don't pay
I'm
attention
not
to
going
the
to lie. I want to
forums.
put this out there now too because I haven't filled out my form for next week because I didn't know what was happening because it's my lovely wife's birthday next weekend.
I probably wouldn't play.
So I'm playing thirds only.
Oh, it's a big call.
That's a hot bit of news.
Mm.
Hot take. That means reserve grade is going to be going without an iron unless you're playing in the reserve grade.
Right.
Who knows?
Tell you right now, unless I have a miracle in the next 7 days, it ain't happening.
Well, dead. So here, heard it here first.
Dead.
The hat goes still no good.
Dead's leg.
I might have to change my King of Blues boots. You're built like a plasticine, mate.
Mate, they call me the tampon, in for one, out for three.
Smart from you. Very smart.
So
Get your money's worth
I'm
on
gonna,
the sideline.
I reckon we played well last week, didn't we?
In what grade?
Third grade.
Reserve grade definitely didn't.
No,
We
they
stunk a
Third grade
piss.
playing terrible.
No, I reckon let's go 3-1 us, third grade. That's what
And I'd
I'm
like to think I get off the mark. That's my goal
I
for
think
this week.
so. I think so.
I like to think.
Well, buddy, wonky hips out, isn't he? Or is he back in?
I don't know. I think he had a hip replacement yesterday.
Oh, so he'd be up and about.
Dust it off, mate.
What do you reckon?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna think a clean sheet. I'm gonna go 3-0.
Fix the defensive woes.
Yes, fix the
No,
defensive
no
woes.
Matt Robinson top corner own goal in the last minute.
Good way to get rid of your clean sheet. Not going to lie. It's a great way to get a clean sheet. Fucking top bins. I prefer it to be us that gives away the clean sheet like that than them scoring on us. We had to do it for him. Again, we feel sorry for him.
Yeah. So 6-0 last week.
Helping out all.
Yeah, pretty much. Wasn't 5-1, 6-0. Robbo just scored the wrong end. Classic Robbo.
He just got confused.
He did. He's a little bit lost.
And Cheese, you? What do you reckon?
Look, got no clue about anything. Besides our team, obviously. I'm gonna say 4-0.
Okay, so I'll fill you in. Swansea, notoriously shit.
All right, good. 4-0 us.
Across all three grades. They've got a dude that plays, doesn't play like the great professor, Chris Barnett, but fuck me, he looks like him.
He's old.
He sounds like him too.
He's an old man. He sounds like Darren Lockyer.
Chrome Dome.
He sounds like Darren Lockyer after he had cigarettes.
Oh, really?
They're that bad.
The old crack throat.
The old emphysema throat.
Yeah, right. What do you reckon Darren Lockyer sounded like before he got whacked in the
Don't know. Justin Bieber.
There's no...
Had to be
could
hot.
be.
Had to be hot.
I reckon.
There's no footage, is there?
Don't know. Don't really care.
Fair enough.
Haven't followed the career of Darren Lockyer at all.
That's
Massive
great.
Darren
Greatest
Lockyer
supporter.
fan, to be honest.
Greatest supporter. He's a Queenslander, mate.
Point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
He's out.
So what about reserve grade? Cheese, you're right in the camp, middle of the camp with this. Hendo, I suppose you are too.
Well,
and I will be eventually, no
I'm
doubt.
the trainer. What are you talking about?
What do you reckon here?
Going off past results, could be our first win.
I'd like to see us score a goal.
I'd like to see a goal
A
go
goal
over
from
the
our
line
end.
From our end.
Yeah.
I don't care who scores it. Could
Even if
be
it's an own goal, I'll take it.
take anything. Take 3 points, to be honest. Dying
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, it'd be good.
I'm going to say a 2-0 win for us.
That's a big goal. I don't know what their results were from last week. Quite frankly, don't care.
Not important.
Not important. Notoriously shit. But I would like to think that we do get off the mark. I'm just going to go a scrappy 1-0 win. And
Who's the scorer?
oh, it's a big question. I don't know who's going to play. To be honest.
Two of them are out here.
Hang on, let's put it out there. Cheese, can you get off the mark? There you go. First one for the year.
The cheese grater.
A lot of
The
pressure.
cheese
Bring
grater.
out the cheese grater.
Cheese grater's yet to come out.
Brody's hanging for that.
He's
He's
so-
really
lapping toes, but not
hungry.
goals. Good to go. Yeah, 2-0 for me, I think. Oh, sorry, so 1-0. 1-0 scrappy.
1-0.
1-0 scrapper.
Cheese, you? 2-0.
2-0.
1-all. Bland 1-all draw.
I mean, it's
We'll
just
have a
as
lot
bad.
of the
Don't-
ball.
Don't do that for us.
We'll have a lot of the ball. Won't fucking know what to do with it. So,
We do have a lot of balls. Josh McGrath's in our team. Seen them
Massive.
large.
massive nut.
First grade. Well, I'm going to put it out there. After last week's performance, if we're not scoring 4 and they're scoring none, I'm not going to be impressed.
Mate, in an absolute canter.
Yes.
Absolute canter.
I've heard that in my far superior to Swansea,
Really?
apparently. The word on the grapevine is that they're a better team. So if that's the case, I want to see a rout.
But Midnight were just long ball. Route 1, sling ball.
I mean, Route 1 sling ball's been effective in past. Notoriously,
Yeah, but not against a team who can actually fucking play football.
Not against Chris Rucker.
Yeah, that's
Invincible season, that was the whole motto. If it went in doubt, sling it.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
everyone
smart.
else was shit.
True.
So,
Our team was also basically a first grade side.
yeah, that's right.
But yeah, long ball. Maybe that's what Swansea are. They're just not as good at it.
Maybe.
Could be. We'll see what happens. But hope, Pete, here you go. You heard it here first. Potential long ball. Prepare for it.
Yeah,
Put all the
be
big guys at
ready
back.
for the sling ball. Route
Yeah.
1. That's what they'll be playing. You heard it
Downtown,
here
baby.
first.
Let's go.
You've wasted all your time going to watch these games live, and we've just told you without seeing a single second. So,
You want to hear top class analysis? Don't come here.
yeah.
Who needs to see the game?
Yeah,
Mate, we've been around long enough to know that an effective game plan, fucking,
we've been around long enough to know that is just turn up and win. That's
if
what
in
you do.
doubt, kick it out. That was the old thing.
What's
that I
the
grew
old?
up with.
How do you win football again? More goals in the back of the net, famously said by Jim
More
from
goals.
Lambton.
Wise man, Jimmy from
Smart
Lambton.
from Jim. What about you, mate? First grade?
I'm saying comfortable 4-0 win. Saying two goals, Kane Riley.
Wow. And that would say that would put.
That would put him over friendly co-host on the right.
He's not happy about
Not
it.
too
He's
happy
chewing on
about
that-
it.
He's chewing on that fucking bit of chewing gum just that little bit harder. Wait for the right hook to come towards cheese.
At least
Get graded,
it'll
son.
allow us to change the ticker. We
Yeah.
can have something updated on there.
Well, there'll be
so-
something updated when we actually play a game again.
Yeah.
We'll put the new results in.
Fucking boring weekend, isn't it?
It is. Easter sucks.
Yes, it does.
As you said before last week, I think you went on record to say that this month sucks.
This month does suck.
So next weekend again, long weekend for some. If you have Monday off,
Take the Monday off.
I don't.
I will. Sucked in a lot of yous.
Sucks to be us, but whatever is what it is. Un-Australian to be working on fucking Anzac Day long weekend anyway. I reckon. Very un-Australian. They should just give us the whole week off.
I don't work at the best time, so you seen the controversy in the NRL with all these American soldiers on the jerseys?
Haven't seen it.
I have seen
I
it.
know it's unrelated to what we do, but
I haven't watched a single game of NRL this year.
probably for good reason.
Um,
Game stinks.
I will say this though, hot take. I'm in the tipping conk that our famous Austrian Alex Evans
Oh, yeah.
has organised.
How you going in that?
Terrible.
Mm.
I pick the Raiders every week. First week I don't. They go out and beat the fucking Broncos, idiots.
There's your mistake.
Yeah, well,
How are you going, Cheese?
Mid-table, I think.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm like
15th.
third last or something. I just keep trying to throw roughies in there because at the bottom of this app it has a points bet or whatever that fucking mob is, and it gives you a multi-builder as you do your picks. I try and make that multi as large as possible. Probably why I'm not going so good.
Probably has something to do with it.
Is there a prize for coming last?
Hope so, because I could fucking easily do that. Pick the Raiders every week. Yeah, I guess moving back into the old Swansea fixtures, but I think we're chewing for all 3 grades, 9 points.
9 points.
Lovely day at Hexham. Pray for some nice 25-degree weather again.
Come and drink an ice cold Red Bear.
Yeah, Red Bears. Get them out. I wish I had one now, but we got Great Northern instead.
Also sold at the canteen.
Also sold to Cannon.
Thanks to our great partners at the Carlton Brewing.
Yeah.
Carlton United Brewing.
And our famous
CBU.
current third-grade goalkeeper, Luke Socher.
Unbelievable
Apart from
job. Unbelievable job in there.
Our number one. He's my number one in my heart.
You got to show him around, mate.
All right, I'll take Scott back. You can have Soch.
Fair enough. At least I'll get fed.
That's very
You'll be
true.
busy smoking crack.
Cracky Tamworth.
Oh, cracky Tammy boy. Loves it. Well, I guess, what are we at? We're at 20 minutes. We're going all right. We're not moving too quick. We're not moving too slow.
No, it's good. We don't want to bore the people, but if anyone's watching still,
I can
have a look at yourself. Have a look at yourself.
Got some Austrians watching that.
Yeah, that was some quality analytics from YouTube there saying that there was 9 views from Austria, but
It's fucking
It's just
unbelievable.
so fucking
Are you
random.
sure YouTube didn't have a stroke and meant to put Australia? And
I think they had a stroke when we said we got 109 views.
can you tell us about the rest of it? Because you're into your streaming. What impressions, click-through rate? What's that?
When someone,
Skips through the video?
yep, so they're looking for different portions.
So
They're looking-
three quarters of everyone skipping through.
Yeah, so our average view was 18 minutes.
That's not
Fair
bad.
enough. I'll take that.
It went
So
for an
the
hour and
average
40.
view duration was 18 minutes, and the whole video was an hour and 37 minutes or
Right.
something. So
I don't mind that.
if you want to take 18 minutes of your day to listen to us talk shit, keep doing it.
It's bad Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's right. Bring that back.
Sorry,
Can't have been.
Alex Evans impression.
Can't have been that bad because we've gone international week 1.
Gone global.
Yeah, fucking hell. But yeah, it was. That's the analytics essentially in a nutshell. Is the click through rate is they'll watch 18 minutes and then 70% of the time they'll click through to another portion and then they click on.
The
to
boys
something else.
waiting to hear when their name's mentioned. And
Pretty much. I'm not gonna lie. When I used to listen to the original podcast that we took over, 3rd grade off. I only listened to 3rd grade and then the rest of it was I was out.
I only ever featured in one, and that was judging what the awards would be at the end of the year.
Right.
At the very start, heard mine, which was Podcast Player of the Year, mentioned last week. And
Didn't receive the award and then crack shits and everyone on the pod again.
that's right.
Made your
Well,
own.
look, actually, the pod fell apart. It was never
So
recorded. Well, it was never recorded. That was it. It was the last.
Funnily
So
enough, the recording device that was used to do the old pod was my phone. Famously sat in the fucking studio saying nothing multiple weeks.
you
in a row.
did?
Yeah, 100%.
it's like a cup
And then I
in
had
the
to send it to
corner.
Carmo because Carmo's phone would never fucking do it. Idiot. Yeah. One bloke I don't miss. Don't come back, Sam. We don't like you.
Stay retired.
Stay
Be
retired.
smarter than the rest of us.
Yeah, well, one more year? Not for him.
No.
I guess we're moving to bougie or bullshit. Everyone's favourite segment.
Successful last week.
Was successful.
It's
Got a
all
lot
that
of
was
feedback.
talked about.
It actually got a lot of fucking impressions, we'll call it that, in the group chat.
It did.
It did.
Ruffled a few feathers.
Some would say rattled the cage. And a lot of people should have paid fines, but they didn't.
It's only early.
Luke Socher, do your fucking job, mate.
Yeah, that's right. You need to watch all hour and 40 minutes of this. None of this average view duration shit. You watch from start to finish.
I am going to ask a question, though. How do you feel about someone saying that the guys in the podcast need to be fined? Out. Heaps out. You get amnesty when you walk into this office. This
Right,
is
you
I
fucking
agree.
come and do it.
yeah, you come and fucking be a part of it. You get voices into the ears, and we won't fine you.
That's right. You have to
Absolutely.
sit here and listen to Hendo for an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking hell, make
You
your
got
ears
to
fucking
choose.
bleed.
You got to skip through it for 18 minutes. I had to sit through every second of it.
Why do you think he's uncomfortable? He can't sit still for fuck's
That's right.
sake.
Unbelievable.
And Cheese is here, and his ears are already bleeding.
Yeah, that's right.
Very true. I got coming from both sides. So
He chose to come on this podcast,
He's
and it'll be
literally
the one and
toilet paper.
only time.
He's literally the toilet paper between two blokes speaking bullshit.
This could be the birth
Okay.
and death of the Azzurri podcast guests.
The guest goes, never again. I had to drive to Raymond Terrace. 2, had to sit between you two idiots. 3, don't want to do it again ever.
We'll reach out next week, and they'll be like,
Scotty Flanagan,
no, thank
fucking
you.
sort your time out, mate. You're on next week.
That's right.
Don't want to spoil it, but that's probably what it was going to be. It was meant to be Scott this week, for all those who didn't know. But we,
I'm worth doing.
old cracky doodah again.
That's right.
What are you going to do?
Loves it. Get cheese on. That's what we're going to do. When in doubt, get a better fucking guest
You can take the boy out of the crack, but you can't take the crack out of the boy.
That's decent. Bougie or bullshit, but I'm going to go straight into it and go Peter Alexander pajamas. Overpriced fucking bullshit.
Some rule or something they don't sell anything.
Is that real?
I think so. I think you walk in there, you go, is there anything under $50? They go, no, lowest things.
They walk in
$50.
there and you could drop your own hair on the ground. You pick it up and say, yeah, that cost you $50.
Probably.
Joke.
You walk in there and you say, is there anything under $50? They look at you funny and go, Kmart's down that way, mate. Like, you go and get your poor man's clothes from down the road.
Go down Target.
Yeah, go and find something that suits the way you look. It ain't silk with a fucking sausage dog on it.
No,
Much as
it's
I
not.
like a sausage dog.
Yeah,
Famously on
almost said
everything.
it. At another count. Look, I've got a pair of shorts from there. Didn't buy them.
Glad that's the
They
case.
are comfortable.
Gifted. They're very comfortable.
Now,
I've got a few.
Oh,
if
no.
you add,
I'm going to put out there,
if
I'm
you
not
had
an
a-
advocate for wearing pajamas at all.
I don't.
I'm
They're there
underwear only.
for people that stay over and they don't want to see me walking around me jocks. So.
If
you had a fat
if you're
wallet-
staying over, this is another thing, side note to that. So if you're staying over and you're walking around your own house in your jocks, their problem.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Could be.
Their problem.
Back
They want
that.
to stay here. It's your house. You do what you want. I'll do it. Do it
Right.
now. You're in my fucking studio. I'll
Do
take
we,
pants off.
do we really need to see it? Do we need to be put through that, but?
Take
Probably
your
not.
pants off. You never put one on to start with.
So yeah, I think if you had a fat wallet,
which I definitely don't.
no, mine's very, very,
Very
thin. Possibly bougie, but in the current economic climate, bullshit.
I'm gonna put it out there though. Just because it's dear, does it make it bougie? I'm more talking about the fact that it's fucking wanky looking silk pajamas.
Kind of like Lorna Jane, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like it's just that. Why the fuck is there a boutique store for the same shit? And all they do is they use the same material and change the fucking logo on it every
It's
now
like a
and
Nike store, isn't it?
What's the difference? We're on them to make
Yeah.
$50.
That's exactly right. Put a sausage on it, $50. Maybe that's why we start selling these $50.
Well, funnily enough, you too can get your own Azzurri playing shirt off the square for $50, home and away.
and it has a sausage dog on it,
yeah.
famously. There you go.
We've got 2 sausage
This may
dogs.
as well be Peter's eggs. It feels the same.
Where's
It
our,
actually
where-
does feel
where's, our
pretty
where's our sponsor?
Yeah, well, we could get Peter Alexander up for the pink one next year.
No, we've got the Not A Collective. Much better.
True.
Much
Famous.
better.
Famously true.
Similar.
You won. Or bought.
I
would
did.
say win. Bought.
I won, yeah.
He
I bought.
won by buying.
I did buy.
Oh, so
Have you-
so now that you've said you've actually got yourself a couple, is that why you invested in that, or a
What, why
couple
I
of the
invested
Peter
in- What?
Peter Alexander just had a stroke on on live television?
Maybe you're doing a cracky doodah.
Maybe a little bit rattled by the Peter Alexander
The
pajamas.
thought of Caden in silk pajamas got you fucking
A little bit hot
away.
under the collar. No, so if you've got a couple of sets of Peter Alexander pajamas, is that why you went after the prize at the auction night?
No, I have never bought anything from them. Given presents. And
So you can
Going-
match.
do you have matchy?
No,
Okay,
I
good. I'm
barely
glad
wear.
that's not a
I
thing.
barely wear 'em
That can
anyway.
be a future topic.
But going into the auction night, you know what? If there's one thing that's gonna come out of this night that's not gonna get me in trouble for spending heaps of money, it's a pair of pajamas.
Yeah, custom
So,
too. With,
custom.
Her, with her name on it.
Well, here's one. Let's sidetrack a little bit. Why hasn't she been to the football yet?
Very true. She hates watching.
Mrs. Caden, get here.
Famously.
Mrs. Cheese.
Mrs. Cheese.
Mrs. Cheese, get to the
Mrs.
football.
Unbelievable.
Cheddar. I've
Mrs.
tried.
Cheddar.
Probably worried about Brody lurking around, and I know Brody's got a partner, but he does love the
Maybe she's
cheese.
worried-
Never be too
Maybe,
safe.
maybe it's not her that we need to be worried about. It's the cheese being taken away by Brody.
She's worried that she might get a dairy-based nickname as well.
Cheese and biscuits.
Cheese and biscuits.
Cabanossi.
Cabanossi. Wow.
You might get a famous nickname that sticks around forever.
That's what the cheese calls his schlong.
The big Cabanossi. I was thinking more of a fucking chorizo. Big one. Big fat dog.
Big thick sausage.
Yeah, big thick one. Big Austrian one. Famously.
Nothing wrong with a bit of Austrian sausage, mate.
Ask Alex Evans, he'll tell you.
Loves it.
Us and 9 viewers. Yeah, all right, Peter Alexander. So I'm literally going bullshit. Guy can't stand pajamas, and the fact that I've got to spend $50 on something that feels like a Hamilton Azzurri jersey, I may as well wear that to bed.
I'd rather wear that to bed.
That come with my Regio. Don't have to pay any more money. I've just got that.
Problem is, I'd probably make a mess of that. Like,
just walk around with a huge erection.
Yeah.
Massive erection.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say massive for me. I'll just walk around with some kind of movement down there. Bit of blood.
Standing out.
Stick it outside the little shorts. Getting excited.
All right, what do we got next?
Long skins.
Bougie.
100% in.
I'm out.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I like a bit of topic of conversation
I'm
here.
out.
Tell us why.
I'm out for skins.
Okay.
Why?
I'm not a skins bloke.
Not a skins bloke. No. True.
Oh,
Ever?
When I was a kid, maybe like last time I wore them, probably like 13.
He's only 21, but I'm going to put that out there.
Oh,
Compression garments become very important as you get older.
Nah, see, I don't believe in the compression factor.
I wear
Mine's
them to bed.
purely temperature based.
So this is a hot topic too.
I don't get cold.
When I was told by my physio, if you got sore legs, so quads, hammies, shin
Which I
splints,
do. I should listen to this.
yeah, wear your long skins to bed while you're sleeping. The compression helps with recovery.
Yeah.
Josh McGrath, big fan of that. Big believer.
I've also heard that wearing them into the ice bath is a topic too.
Yeah, bro,
That's bullshit. I don't like
Brody
that.
say that or?
I think Brody.
Brody's come up with this sock thing. Wear the socks.
Oh, the
and
socks,
look,
yeah.
What's the socks do, bud?
he's right, but you look like a pussy. So
Just get him with your whole clothes on.
Your
man.
fingers, in saying that, I only go from like the top of my thigh down. I don't drop me whole knackers.
Yeah, but you don't need to, but your bloody pegger's already in the water if you're just standing upright.
So you lose all your heat out of your fingers and your toes first. So the idea you put the socks on, you keep the heat in, you don't get as cold.
But you're getting in an ice bath.
Exactly, my
Point is to
point.
get cold.
The whole reason you're in it is that you're getting cold.
That's right. Jason Delforce was going in his birthday suit, so
That was good from him. It was a sight to see. For the ladies anyway.
Okay.
Fuck, you'd pay money for that.
Speaking of big nuts.
How about OnlyFans, Jason Delforce? Done. Just get him getting in and out of an ice bath every week.
That could fund the end of season.
Correct.
We could be onto something here.
We are onto something. Jesus just fucking hit the nail on the head.
You're welcome back next week. We could turn into a trio now.
We might have a third host and never have a guest again because there's no room.
We'll just have to
Pretty funny. Can come
zoom in.
Sit on
He's
my
got to sit
lap.
up there.
Yeah, what do we use? Microsoft Teams now.
Yeah.
They can come in through Teams,
Yeah,
or Zoom
yeah.
or something.
Zoom or something.
Yeah, so not a fan.
No, I'm just not a fan. I've never really been a fan. That always tried to get me to wear cold. Wear skins. Hate the restricting fit.
Yeah.
Not a fan of like tight. Hate tight.
Yeah, okay. See, I'm the same with him on fitting of the garment that I'm wearing while I'm playing, but I wear the skins under it at training. The loose fitting garment over the top of the skins. I have to do. And then never high socks. It's just black brew socks, notoriously, for training.
Not a fan of high socks.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm over the knees. 100%.
I would love to be, but it's very uncomfortable.
If you look back, famous VO. I tuck my socks into.
Oh, the old...
At the top.
Yeah, they're halfway down. We had this discussion at
this is the Matsikolsky effect.
the Charlestown Cooks Hill game yesterday, actually, that 95%
Did you know
of them...
that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, did you have something better to do with your time?
Funnily enough, no.
Obviously not.
Why do you do a podcast on your own? You've done this.
Oh,
I'm
What am I going to talk about?
sure you'd find something. Not that game. That would have been much more
Tell you
exciting.
what, it was fucking
Pretty
pretty
dull.
piss.
Yeah.
Pretty
To
piss.
say.
It's-
Regan scored, but didn't he?
got injured.
Not scored though.
Not
Got injured.
scored. No, got injured. So, but they did shit house a 1-0 win.
Who scored? Do you know?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay, so it wasn't anyone relevant.
No.
One
Alex's little Spanish friend that he's had house sitting, whatever he's doing. He's brought over from Spain. Probably paid his wages.
Wasn't in the car accident.
Got
Was
fouled.
he?
No,
Okay.
actually, I don't
Hope
know.
not.
I didn't ask many questions about that. So I hope you're right, mate. And moved on with my life. No, he won a foul in dramatic fashion. Classic Spanish, 6 tumbles, hold the wrong knee.
The old Neymar roll.
Yeah.
That's good, that.
Yeah.
She's a big fan of the roll.
Whipped in a free
Love the
kick,
roll.
Sausage roll.
Back
From
stick.
From the canteen.
Absolutely.
headed down, bang. Keeper saves it into his own goals, 1-0 full time.
Yeah, and
5 minutes to go. 4 from Cooks Hill.
So
But
you
couldn't
watched-
happen to a worse club.
you watched 85 minutes of Cooks Hill and Hamilton Azzurri in a dead rubber for a headed goal in the last 5 minutes.
No, I spent a lot of time on the tab watching the
Yeah.
horse racing.
Okay.
So
Famously loves the tap.
I just needed an atmosphere.
So
and
what
that
was the
it.
tab? What was the races you're betting on? Was it how quick Alex Evans could talk about a clean sheet?
Stayed right away from him.
Just said, yeah, see you later.
See you later, bro.
Alex
Yeah.
Evans' famous comment: he'd rather win 1-0 than he'd rather lose 1-0 than win 5-0.
No, he'd rather have a 0-all draw
Nil or draw.
than win 5-4.
You fucking boring man.
Sparked quite a debate at Hexham.
What the fuck are you on about? It's
Or it
might
might have
be a
been,
debate now. I've missed this. So this is getting talked about right now.
Yeah.
Fucking 5-4 win,
which is 3 points.
3 points. You'd rather have a
Draw.
0-all boring fucking pissant shit thing for 1 point.
Hmm.
Grow up.
Correct, because it's not proper
Bullshit.
Brexit football, I believe.
A proper Brexit football. Like, if we ever get this bloke on, there's going to be a huge chat about Brexit. Let's get all the Brits into this room somehow.
Well, there's only 2 now. One of them got married and left.
Yeah, he's got wifed
True.
up.
No, we've still got 3. Ollie,
Hmm.
Lewis, and Evans.
Oh, yeah.
Brits. I didn't say Poms.
Fair.
Brits.
Evans is
Fair.
Austrian, isn't he?
Famously Austrian now.
Are they, so the Scots, are they also included in the
That's
Brexit
Great Britain,
rail?
isn't it?
Well, it depends. Only when the Scots are doing well at sport.
They only include themselves
Not-
in the
Oh, well, look
GB.
at Andy Murray. Andy Murray was only from Great Britain when he
Is he
won at
anything good?
Wimbledon. No, well, once.
Nah,
Once he
good
was
once.
good, and that's when he was British.
Yeah.
And
I
the
mean,
Commonwealth
good ones.
Games. They're all good at the Commonwealth Games so they can build up their... because they compete as England at the... I was going to say the World Cup of athletics, but whatever. the Olympics.
The
The
Olympics.
Olympics. They
Hey,
compete separately,
Yeah,
but...
the Commonwealth Games are GB.
Yeah, that's right. Team GB.
But what makes you selective then? I don't get it. Like, why do you go for this competition we're going to be Team GB, and then the other competition we're going to be Olympics?
It was probably like having a brother where you spend time with him and to someone, you take him to meet someone you know, but then you take him to a group of people and you're like, I don't know that guy.
Where the fuck does that link?
I don't know.
Are you all right? Are you having a stroke over
Still
there?
having a stroke over there.
Yeah, back to long skins. So you're a no, I'm a yes, you're a yes.
Oh, massive yes. But only on the top half.
Oh, so
So-
you're talking long sleeves.
Yeah, long
I'm talking long
sleeves.
pants.
Long pants, training, yes, games, no.
I don't wear the games.
I used to.
Wilson Masango famously wears them in game.
Loves them.
Loves them.
Loves them.
Even on a scorching hot day in the trial games,
Yeah, I don't get that.
I
Labella
don't know
used to
how
do
he
it
did
as
that.
well.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they don't feel the heat. Fair enough.
Yep.
What's El saying?
gotta be careful.
Well, they don't feel the heat. I wasn't going any further than that. Maybe that's just how it is. Warm. They don't like having the
Gentle Hexham breeze off the Hunter River
It's cold for them.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, for training in the winter months, yes.
So are you at training as well, or no training? Just no full stop.
No full stop. I just won't wear it. If I will wear like a jacket,
Right.
I had a pair of shorts, like skin,
Hmm.
a winter camo. I used to
What does
wear
that
the
mean?
fuck out of it. They were like camouflage,
Right.
but they were white, like grey.
Oh, winter. I'm
Winter,
thinking like winter
like-
as in they're good for the cold.
No,
How
no.
the fuck are they going to do anything?
No.
camo.
Terrible in the winter.
Cold camo is what I was getting
Yeah,
at.
yeah.
Fucking
No,
bright
no. Winter is in the colour. If winter had a colour, it would be white and several shades of grey.
Would it? Okay.
So that's what I had, and then I grew up and didn't wear them
Worry about
anymore.
yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. So I guess that closes that out. Long skins. I'm massive in. I wear them training, not to games, just training. I actually hot topic too. Add to the news. They will be available. We're getting sky blue ones in.
Are we?
Yeah, we are.
Long ones,
Long ones. The
Pants.
tops.
Tops.
No, tops.
matching this colour.
Correct.
What's the damage?
That's an off the podcast topic because we haven't
Done.
set price yet.
Undecided. Good.
I've ordered them. Don't know how much they cost.
Good.
Yeah.
That's always the right way to do business. Pay
Yeah.
the money first.
No. Don't
And-
pay the money. Get the merch first. Realize how much it costs. Then fucking do your ass, and then try and recover it somehow.
The old cap trick.
Yes, the Kappa trick. We haven't learned our lesson yet.
No.
All right. Well, the old famous 12 questions in 12 seconds, which never happens in 12 seconds.
Well, before that, I'm getting a beer.
Okay, I'll get them for you, so
I
you don't have to get out of
I
there.
would love
Perfect.
it.
Perfect.
Because we know how the train works. So once you get in here, you can't get out.
No brakes on this train. Beer breaks. I'm looking forward to hearing what Cheese got to say. Before we start the 12 questions, actually, I will ask, give us a bit of background knowledge on you, because you are a bit of a, I was going to say an anomaly, but you're not. That's not the right word. I'm having a stroke. Can't fucking pick the words.
You hungover or something?
Could be. Allegedly.
Gambling addiction hangover.
Yeah.
Hunting at the football yesterday. Hurt you.
What your background is with your football, how you managed to find your way to Azzurri, because at the end of the day, all roads lead to Azzurri.
Yeah, I like this. Let's do a bit more team talk about
we'll
Cheese, and then we'll move into the 12.
We'll get to the 12 questions, because they're going to take fucking ages.
What do we call this? How do you like your cheese?
How do you like your cheese?
How do you like your cheese? Yeah, so how did you come to the club? That's probably the first question.
Harry Bailey.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, are you friends with him?
Yeah,
or did you also work at the Great Hoyt Cinema?
I'm not a Hoyts man. No.
Old Hoyts FC strikes again.
I've known Bales since
okay.
all primary school, all high school.
You didn't think to be like better mates with his brothers, or
No, well,
Who's your favourite Bailey? Surely ain't Harry.
it would have to be.
that's the right answer.
That's the most correct answer there could be. Shortly followed by Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. So he just said, "Cheese, you're coming."
Well, he tried to get me over last year, but it was played all age with mates.
True.
And then, like, you got to come over. Righto, I'll come to trainings at the start of the season.
And then he spends $500 at the fucking auction night. Bang.
Starts from there, and then I'm at auction night spending all my hard-earned money away, and then
that's how you get.
Now I'm on the Azzurri podcast.
The old Azzurri getting sucked in.
That's right. You've gone from not being here to being on the first guest on the new and improved Azzurri podcast 2.0.
Massive. You've gone from being a all-age player to a superstar in the space of a year.
I'll take that.
And where was your all-age team at?
South Cardiff.
That's good. At least it wasn't Cookshill or some
hate
fucking shit club like that.
Trial at not Cookshill. Fuck, I'd
I was
rather
going to say,
kill
you
myself.
trialled at Cookshill.
No,
You may as well headbutt that wall next year.
Trial at South Cardiff once. Probably wasn't good enough.
That's good.
I mean...
You're probably right.
Were they incorrect? What level were you playing? Is this NBL?
What was it? Were they NPL at that stage? They might have, just dropped down to UFM.
When did you play for Bell Swans? What was that?
That year.
What was that? UFM?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. True. So you come to the club, Harry Bailey.
4 years before I played all age, I played. I don't know if they might pick up any of that. But
true. For some reason, I thought you were linked to Peter Fraser somehow.
No, I got no clue who that is.
Thank fuck you're not.
He's a fucking pest.
Absolute pest.
Thank fuck you're not.
If his name doesn't get changed in the chat to pest by someone by the end of this fucking year.
Well, how's his form changing people's names in the chat now?
Yeah.
I thought that was a Blue for Life thing.
There's only Jim that's a Blue for Life in the chat, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, TK.
TK as well. But leave it up to them.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big chat, though. This is the one that we created.
Oh, okay, so it's a free-for-all.
It's a free-for-all.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm an admin in it, so it can't be fucking too important. If I can change shit, it can't be too important.
That tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, that's right. Irrelevant, some would say. Yeah, right. So, junior, all the way through West Walls End?
No, South Walls End.
Wolves. The Elmore Vale Wolves, if you would.
Elmore Vale, born and bred, still live there.
Loves it.
21 years of my life.
Wow. Born and bred in Elmore Vale.
No wonder you get along well with Josie.
Yeah.
I reckon she'd be the pride of Elmore Vale.
Someone say
she's up there.
The Queen.
Queen of Elmore
The Queen of
Vale.
Elmore Vale.
They are the king and queen couple.
What the fuck's Harry then?
Her and the horse.
The whelp.
The Joker. The fucking Joker.
With a broken wing.
Never left the nest.
Oh, dear. Oh, Andrew's left the nest. Can you please come back and can Harry go to Sunshine Coast?
He has spread his wings and gone
gone
north for the winter.
Yeah. Doesn't like the cold. Just gone to another place that's still cold because it's still winter. Yeah, right. I've got no more questions to ask him about how he come to the club because I think that's it.
Yeah, I don't really care about the rest of it. So
that's it.
I know what you like as a person and it's good bloke. So otherwise you wouldn't be here.
The first question is probably going to be pretty hard for him.
Yeah, pick it on this year.
I can pick it on this year.
But you've got to pick from the 3 grades, so good luck.
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Grade. And don't at all feel obliged to
add any of us. Yeah, right.
I'm unlikely to be left out.
Leave us out.
Leave us out.
That doesn't help. I've got to think about thirds players now.
And don't include yourself. Don't lower yourself to that.
You got to think about thirds players.
Oh, I don't know most of them.
I know one. You can be.
I know one too, sitting next to me.
And a goalkeeper.
Oh,
He's your favourite man.
Hale.
It says your Red Bears.
our number 9.
No.
No, he says your Red Bears. Look,
Oh,
Socha.
Socha. I will take Socha. I'll take Socha in goals.
Yeah, I
Take
would've done that too. There's a lot of good first graders to choose. As much as I love Lockie Watson.
Take Socha.
You don't want to waste it on a goalkeeper.
That's right.
Love Socha. I'm gonna throw some names out.
All right, we'll go Rezzies. You know your Rezzies team.
Yeah, I know.
Pick 2 of them.
I'm not allowed to pick myself.
No. Well, we did. But you can if you want.
I didn't.
I did. Remember, me and Shad Smenich.
Yeah, no, I picked you because I couldn't think of anybody else.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Okay,
So it was
so
kind
again,
of just
you could have
like.
done like SJ or Cooper or fucking Chad
Would have
or anyone.
actually,
But
yeah.
you picked me.
And you know what? Saying those names, I don't regret it.
Okay.
Be offended.
I would have picked SJ.
Are we counting Ollie Flower as a thirds?
He is a third.
I'll take Ollie Flower.
I love that the flowers come back.
Good.
He literally, I think we ratted him a bit. He didn't listen to the podcast last week, and he went into the there's a Azzurri Brains Trust chat, which is the brains behind the organisation. And he goes to Dylan, "What do you think? What are you fucking from kindergarten? Calling me Ollie Flower? Change his name to Ollie Flower in the chat." I think you're a little bit upset.
A little rattled.
Sounds a little bit rattled.
rattled. We need a bit more policing in that
I was
chat,
about to
by the sounds
say,
of it.
listen here, listen to the pod. You won't feel like it's just out of context.
You go, fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
That's right. So Ollie Flower, back in.
Ollie Flower, Socha. I'm allowed to take myself? Or not
Yeah,
take
you can do
myself?
yourself.
I'll take myself and Scotty Flanagan.
Fucking love that.
Like, why wouldn't you? First, I'm taking Brody
Great call.
and I sort of needed a defender.
What have we gone? So we're going to set this out.
So we've got Socha,
Scotch and goals.
Goalkeeper.
got Rucker.
Rucker. Then we're playing the
Fucking Ollie
3,
Flower
I
at the
guess.
back. Or you play one at the back. 3 midfielders.
one at the back, 3 midfielders. This is 6
He's
aside.
good enough to play
This
at
is
the
6
back.
aside. We
He is
got
good
we
enough to
got
play
we got
together.
left and right. We can just got me, Flower, Brady. I'm putting Scotty Flanagan up top.
Things you love to see. Although I would have put Ollie up front if it was me.
I want Ollie on the left, me on the right.
Very good.
It's not furious enough.
He was pretty angry on the weekend. We touched
He
on
was
it.
fired
He wanted
up.
to fight people. You know. What is your favourite food and why isn't it the Chinese at Hexham Bowling Club? Probably isn't.
Well, it's pretty. I've only had it a few times, but it's pretty life changing to
It
be
is a.
Hexham Bowling Club.
It's a fucking hell feed, eh?
If you
So
can't,
good.
if you wouldn't choose Hexham, then what is it going to be? Because Chinese food is a bracket.
Love a chicken pesto pie.
Ooh, I like that.
Touching his Italian roots here. I don't know, is it famously Italian? Probably not. Got pesto in it.
Yes, it's Italian based.
That's Italian base. Right, like it. You got the next one?
Sure. Who was your childhood footballing hero?
Well, similar to like my team is Chelsea, so I would
Pick 2 good ones for the first 2 weeks, mate.
I would say Frank Lampard, but I was more of a striker, so I have to say Didier Drogba
Big
Or
kids.
Similar build.
or Tim Cahill.
Big Timmy.
Tim
Also
Cahill
didn't play for
was-
Chelsea famously.
No, he
No,
didn't.
well-
He did score a bicycle kick against us, though.
Dad's an Everton fan, so
Ah,
grew up watching it.
he must be in a fucking bad way at the
Oh.
moment. Poor bloke.
I just
Is he bald?
he's
Yeah, I was going to say.
Because if he's
Famously-
not, he will be shortly.
famously bored for about 20 years, probably.
Yeah. That's because he followed Everton for 20 years.
Yeah,
Poor
probably.
bastard.
And there's that few year run where they were 6th every year, and then
it was
everyone
like the
started
Timmy
spending
Cahill
money.
years, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was Timmy Cahill, Romelu Lukaku effect, and then it all went to shit.
yeah, that's
Pretty
right.
much, yeah.
Have that?
And your best footballing achievement?
Oh, can I count futsal?
Absolutely.
Absolutely can.
Playing for Australia in Spain and UK.
Really?
Very
Yeah.
good.
This is why the guests come on. We don't know these
We don't know,
things.
I didn't know that.
No.
There you go. Famously
Right.
good futsal player.
Oh, I'm not going around.
Do you know Joey?
I do know Joey. I played
From futsal?
yeah,
Yeah.
played futsal with Joey.
He was a good bloke until about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
until he decided to go fucking wear whatever that is,
I've
the
heard. And come
Newcastle
come to
bloody
training.
sunsets
Yeah.
or whatever they
I'm-
call it.
I'm-
I'm
Only
the training for the insider knowledge.
Only we can acknowledge our roots
Yeah.
and have like 2 Italians play for the club, not like 16
Imagine
Macedonians.
being Macedonian going back to a Macedonian club. Doesn't make any sense at
No
all.
good. No good.
Bullshit.
Imagine being Austrian and playing for the Italians.
Based out of Leeds. Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ. Favourite alcoholic beverage?
Would have to be a Red Bull vodka.
The famous dit. You can back some dits.
Do you reckon he's
Love-
undittable?
Is he,
Love
is
a
he,
Red
is he,
Bull
did,
vodka.
is he undittable or is he good at a dit off?
We'd have to
well,
ask Jim from Dorigo.
Fuck. Was that one Jim from West Wall's End?
Don't know.
One of the above. But famously loves a dit off.
Does love a did off.
Just to fill you in, that's the vodka Red Bull, and you drink as many as you can until you no longer can.
Pretty much me, or
Basically, give yourself a heart attack.
me every night out. Pretty much.
Loves it. Fucking get off. That's huge.
Bring 'em
Cheese-
back.
Cheese loves the dit.
Well, you know how we were talking about bringing challenges back? We might just have an hour of a dit off.
Cheese
If
is
it lasts that
Cheese
long.
is going to have to come back on, like, I don't know, later in the season. And we'll just try and see if he's dittable. Big fucking call.
That's a
in.
huge call. There's not many that are.
He might have to get his fucking missus to drive me.
It could be could be on.
Could be fucking ambulance ride home. Your most rattled moment at Azzurri. You haven't had many, so
I don't know if I've had
have you
one.
paid a fine yet?
I've played many of fines. I
Well,
don't know.
then
If,
you've been rattled
I don't
then.
know if they're rattled moments.
Let's look at it
but
this way. Your most favourite rattled moment.
Or even rattling someone. How about
Yeah.
that?
I haven't rattled anyone yet, but
I think you've just rattled Harry
Ale-
Bailey.
Alex Evans is still around, so
It's not hard.
it's got to be one of the Alex Evans rattlings.
One of many.
One
I'll
of
tell you
many.
what. I'll give you your
The
moment.
first one was actually pretty good.
'Cause,
When he,
go on. No, go on.
I can't remember the exact thing. It's when he first sent that the knobhead video.
Oh, I do love that video, eh? It's like
Become
it's
famous.
the most memeable fucking video ever. Knobhead.
What's concerning is the amount of videos that Dylan Halligan has saved of Alex Evans
Yeah,
and
it's
how
concerning.
little
Could be
Austrian
saying-
accent they have in them.
How they don't appease to the viewers.
No, that's right.
Could be building up a wank bang. That's all.
Oh, wow. Dylan.
He'd be able to create an AI girlfriend, and it just sounds like Alex Evans from all his catchphrases.
He's bought a robot.
No bed, no bed, no bed.
I'll touch your knobhead. He's bought a robot and he's given it a soundboard. Oh, Dill. You heard it here first. Sex toys with Alex Evans' voice. Yeah. And nobody wants
A
that.
market we don't want to touch.
I'm fucking rattled now by listening to
Yeah.
that.
Hang on, before we go, because I'll give you my favourite, and it's a hatting more than it is a rattling, because I used a hatting. Yeah. I used a hatting last week for mine. Yeah. Yours was the other week when Brody was at, but not at Wharfies. Here he is.
Wow.
He did
Sitting at home.
He did get
The
me.
big middle finger. The big fuck you to the cheese.
Bit rude to be honest.
Showed the cheese.
Did.
Bit rude to be honest.
Wow. Poor from the fucking skip.
How
Got
to
my
break
hopes
him.
up.
How to break a man's heart.
Yeah, but I found Stefano, so it's okay.
That's even better.
That's a huge fucking upgrade. Sorry, Brads, but
The
it
man
is.
with the stickers.
You gave him a gold star.
Made me feel better.
What is your biggest pet peeve? Pet peeve, fucking hell, I had a stroke. We've had some famous ones on the last one.
Went a little too hard.
We've ruined it for everyone else.
I'd say loud eating.
Yeah, that's a
That's
basic-
your-
that's
yeah.
a that's a
That's a basic one. I can't think of a more in-depth one.
See, that's what I said. You know, it's fine.
Pretty.
So-
It's just swing.
But we'll say this: next guest that's coming on, you now know the questions. You've heard it twice.
yeah, you've
So,
got no
practice.
excuse.
Yeah,
Scott Flanagan,
practice.
practice.
We're going to have this down to an art. It's
Yeah.
just going to be, I don't have my watch on
It should
this
be
week.
12
but
seconds.
Yeah. Per question or total?
Total.
Oh,
Well, that's what it was. It was 12 questions in 12 seconds.
Question a second.
Yeah, it takes me longer to read the fucking thing.
what do we go? Do you have any superstitions or match day rituals?
Good, because I'm the same. He has.
Yours is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's just fucking stupid, isn't it?
I've heard it last week. That was ridiculous.
You may as well go fucking down the road, go to Big W, buy a fucking box of Lego, build a cunt, knock it over and go again. That's what it's like.
Pretty much.
You build a flat pack and you've got like one piece left over.
It's that
Yeah,
one
just-
screw.
Yeah.
Just
Where's
take it
that
apart, go again.
Actually, funnily enough, before we went out the other week, I went home to build the flat pack.
After this?
Teagues. No.
so
It's
after the
after we beat Minmay, I believe. And we went and watched Leeds and Arsenal. You didn't go.
So you went to the club, home, built flat pack, went back to the club.
No. Played, went home, built flat pack, went to the club. Built the.
You went to the club twice, because you were at Hexham after the.
Oh yeah, went to Hexham.
Yeah.
No, we went to West.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. So you
Oh
went
yeah.
Game,
Club,
home, club.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad
So,
we got there in the end.
built 3/4 of a flat pack. Realised I missed a bit. Couldn't spread it enough to get the piece in. Had to pull the cunt apart.
Waste story time.
Maybe
I'm
a
saying you're
flat
rattled by
packs.
flat packs.
Much. Rattled by instructions for said flat
Rattle
Rattled
by
by
pack.
Ikea?
instructions.
No.
I was just saying, because their fucking
They don't have
instructions
instructions, do
are
they?
shit.
Well, that's because they're written in Central European, mate.
They're
so-
in Austrian, mate.
Oh, yeah, I'd be able to understand them.
Alex Evans would.
I didn't know flat packs came with instructions. I thought it was just put it together.
Yeah, a real man just fucking froze it together. With super glue, it don't work.
Couldn't do that.
Oh, they're fucking shit. I hate doing flat packs.
And well, seeing as you've not got an answer for that, and we've still managed to drag that out to a 2-minute answer. Favourite hobby? Also, what's
Outside
concerning?
football.
What's concerning is you listened to the podcast up to that
And
point,
I still didn't. I listened to the whole thing.
so you're not one of our 77%.
I'm not.
No, he's in
I watched
the
the whole
20%. He's the minority.
I'm a minority.
It must be
Watched the
hard.
thing.
Favorite hobby?
Outside of football, preferably. If you don't have one, fair enough.
Nah, it'd have to be just
Yeah, cool. Gaming, love
Get
that.
around
FIFA.
that was yours, wasn't it, Hendo?
It was.
Streaming.
Love
Yeah,
that.
I mean, as I said, look at the
So you're a PlayStation on Xbox?
yeah, PlayStation.
That's smart from you. Are you an Xbox?
I'm an Xbox.
You're an idiot. It does suck. They look like a doorstop, famously. The new one.
Yeah, but they turned it into a mini fridge.
Yeah. Did you say I don't know if you saw this, complete side note, but we're talking about the mini fridge. Young fella asked for an Xbox, what are they called? X.
Series
Xbox?
X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that comes as a fridge is an X, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right. He asked for it for Christmas, opens it up, goes, oh, sweet, it's an Xbox X, what I asked for. Opened the door and the fucking thing was a fridge. He was so disappointed, he cried. Have that.
Oh, the worst part is it's half the price of the Xbox.
Sounds
so,
like he's been had by an Xbox.
He's been had by the fucking price tag.
yeah.
Idiot. I think the kid was 13, so way to ruin his fucking Christmas, but have that.
Mate, never too young to learn.
That's right.
When life comes at you fast.
Never too young to learn that having a little fridge in your office is amazing.
That's right. The angle?
It's not little, but
What
it's
have you
large.
got? Is it an angle or is it a...
No, it's a King's fridge, mate.
Oh, good. King's.
Good
very
quality
good brand.
King's fridge.
Very good brand.
Goal for 2023. Now, we fucked this up last week because you went for the entire club. I went for myself. So both. Your own goal and then a club goal. It's probably a footballing goal.
Well, start off club goal, win a reserve grade game.
Well,
That's a good one.
that's a good one.
Really good
Like to
one.
see it happen too.
Love to see it happen. Goal for myself. Score some goals.
How many?
Like that.
Yeah, put me on the spot.
We said double
You said-
figures
you
as
said
the strikers,
10.
but
You said 10.
yeah, I want double
Yeah.
figures.
I'm not a striker. I'm a winger. So
5 and a handful of assists.
I'll say 10 as well.
How about 10 goal involvements?
Oh, that's a good one.
I'll take 15 goal involvements.
Wow, that's fucking big.
Considering there's been a duck egg on both fucking scorelines so
Considering
far.
we had two, we haven't scored
You're
a goal.
running out of time.
Nah, it's all right.
Yep.
No, back that. See, I just had a thought. What about if it was just a personal goal? You know how people have New Year's
Yeah, like outside of
resolutions?
football?
Yeah. Do you have
Yeah,
one of
man.
those? Because I don't.
Oh,
So don't ask me.
I've failed.
finish TAFE and get a job.
Nice.
Nice.
What are you doing, TAFE?
Education support.
So like, is that like?
Teachers aid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
gotcha.
What TK does, essentially.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
The
I don't know
CSO,
what
whatever
TK
they're
does.
called. Something like that. SLSO, that thing.
glad you
TK
know
does
it.
that.
Student learning support officer.
That's the one.
But it was teachers aid for.
Funnily enough, Chris Barnett also did that.
Did he?
There you go.
And now he
Do trivia.
does music for...
Now he does. He
Yeah.
has like 25 businesses. One of them, Barnacle Industries. Thank you very much for sponsoring us this year. Owns 2 pubs and fucking runs one. Did you know he's got a new pub?
Fill me in.
He
I
has
knew there was
opened
one in the works.
It's I think don't quote me on this, but I think it's based on the fact that when the Cane Bay shuts down, they're going to be the new musical fucking spot
Hub.
to be
Yep.
hub in town.
Really push the Band-Aid.
Yes, and it's also at the very end of Hunter Street. I'm going to say
Mm-hmm.
on the corner of Hunter and Watt.
Oh, it's a good spot.
Yeah, opposite Watt Street
Across-
Commercial. It used
Yeah,
to be- it
well,
used to be
across the
like-
road from... Yeah, is the Great
No, it's
Northern.
not. It's the next block up.
King Street.
Street then.
So
Corner of
near,
King Street and
across
Watt.
from Westpac.
Correct. Yep, that one there, up there.
Oh. And
Yeah, so-
open now or opening soon?
I think it is open now.
Ooh, we'll have
But
to make a
it's
visit.
got American cuisine apparently. I
I reckon
think.
we could do a live podcast from there.
I'm sure we could talk to Barney. He's a sound engineer. I'm sure he can sort it out.
It would arguably sound better than what this one does.
Probably.
And this is a controlled environment.
Won't have that shit fucking echo that we had all last
No,
week.
that's right, but we'll need
If
earphones.
it happens again this week, don't know what I'm gonna do. It's just gonna, you just gotta
Cancel
deal
the
with it.
podcast.
It's done.
Don't tune in next week.
But yeah, shout out to Barnes.
Yeah.
I would like to think that we could go support his new pub at some point. We get more than 100 views.
Next weekend.
Fuck. Straight after the club.
Yeah.
Straight after the bowling over there. I won't be there because it's my missus' birthday. I already
Maddie's
said that.
birthday at the pub.
Probably won't happen.
Book it out.
What else we got? How long have you been at the Blues? Well, we know that. You're new.
Few months.
New to the club.
Mm.
Could also be in contention of Rookie of the Year.
Would
Don't
be.
like your chances. Chris Rucker's really good.
Mm.
How am I going to go up against Chris?
I mean, he is playing first grade and he's killing it.
Could be.
Uh,
Could just be
Effortlessly.
He's fucking
best of the
Rolls-Royce.
rest.
Rolls Royce.
Best of the rest.
That's the rest.
Podcast player of the year, technically, is all that is. Best of the
Yeah.
rest.
Who'd we have for that?
I know,
Scotty Flanagan.
So far, it's Scott Flanagan or Dicko. They're both on 3.
No, because we rated that very differently, didn't we?
Yeah, you went.
You rated him with a chub, and I rated them.
You literally said you can't vote for him every week, so he wins an award. I said, "Fucking watch me." If we had votes now, I'd be doing it right now.
I was just about to say, where's the credibility? But
there is credibility.
There's no credibility.
I'm saying there is credibility.
It's a
I'm
podcast.
fucking literally saying right now. That's how I'm doing it.
No, fair enough.
It's credible.
At least, it's above board.
Yeah. Current favourite Azzurri player. And please don't say either of us because we know you're lying. Good. Smart from you.
Um,
No, you won't. I won't hear this, mate. It's only 109 views. I can guarantee somebody didn't watch it from the group chat because there was 10 Austrians involved.
Ollie Flower didn't.
Clearly. Don't name him because he won't hear it.
well, I'll go Luke Dicko.
Smart from you. He's been given votes already.
Good mate from
Big Dicko. Loves fucking running the canteen, famously.
15 plus years.
15 plus years.
Yeah,
He's
also went to primary school and high school with him, and Asher and Terry and Forsh.
What a group you've brought in there, just quietly.
I think that's mainly Harry Bailey.
No, we'll give it to you. Harry's done nothing.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, no, he needs a headbutt, but the rest of them are all right.
I'll take it. No, I love Dicko. Good on the field, good off the field. Great laugh.
Yeah, he's a fucking good bloke,
great
mate.
clubman, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%. He's could be in the running for the famous Franco Parisi medal.
Could be.
Who knows?
I'd vote him.
Who knows?
Are we bringing that back this year?
Yeah, they've got fucking plaques, mate. Made up. People, there's a what do they call it? Honor roll for the Franco Parisi Award.
It's a very prestigious award. Would
It
you
is.
like to remind the people of what it is?
It's for on and off field distinction.
How great Franco is distinct.
Exactly that. He's very distinct.
Leading up
Good
here
looking too.
to a monumental
He's coaching,
season.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Apart from him. That's 12 questions.
Good to know get to know a bit more about the cheese.
It is.
What's your favourite type of cheese?
Flavour type cheese.
Lactose free.
Lactose free. Yeah. How do you, actually, that's a very
Famously.
good point. How do you go with? Yeah, no, good.
Do you actually, like, when you go to, this is probably a really random question, but you go to someone's house and they put a cheese board out, what do you do? Just don't eat it?
What if it's strictly cheese?
Yeah, if it's just a cheese board.
Probably
Nothing
won't.
else.
Probably
Or
won't.
cheese
Depends.
and
Would you eat it to be polite?
cheese and plain crackers? Like, do you just eat the plain
Probably
cracker?
just eat it.
That's how fucking boring's that. Imagine
Boring,
going to someone who needs a swift headbutt, someone that puts a cheese board out with plain crackers and fucking just shit cheese. Come on, sort your life out. Where's the freaking Aussie? Where's the fucking chorizo? Get your salamis out. Make it fucking.
Get your cured meats.
You're gonna do it. Do it properly.
Cheese.
Well, sometimes I can eat cheese in small.
Right. How much are we talking? Like, we talking like a swift block, like a mouthful, fuck you, or are we talking like?
Probably, mouthful. Probably.
Could you eat one of
I
those
had, like-
plastic squares?
I'd like the little.
Yeah, like the,
ones.
yeah.
Well,
I could eat one of them.
Yeah, right. Any more than that?
That's how we're gonna
like
rate
a
it.
pizza. If I ate a pizza,
That's a lot of cheese, but
And it's a lot of cheese on a pizza, but how
Yeah.
many of them
Or
plastic
like a-
cheeses could you have? You reckon before you shit yourself?
well, like I've had, I've had a few, but like I can have a burger with cheese on it. And stuff. Maybe like
4. Right. So that's the measurement. So if someone comes on here again that's lactose intolerant, we're gonna go. Cheese can do 4. How many can you do? It's like the
make
Weetabix fucking
it a
ad.
race.
we found a new
Wheat
challenge.
salad.
How many cheese squares can you do in the morning?
We're
I do
gonna
6
start.
in the morning.
We're gonna eat cheese before the podcast
Yeah.
starts, and then we're gonna work out
How
how
long it
long
takes to
guys
shit
can go
themselves.
through before they shit
We'll see,
themselves.
we'll see in the whole hour of the podcast who shits themselves and who doesn't.
That's right. Next week, this seat's actually going to be a toilet,
They're all going to be
plumbed
toilets.
out the bottom. So
That's
Hole
smart for
through,
us.
hole through the floor.
Well, we've got through an hour, fucking somehow.
I thought it was going to dead set be 45 minutes, and a hard 45 minutes too.
And again, we've just found it very easy because the cheese is a good fucking guest to have. Do we want to discuss the EPL or are we fucking done there?
No, we'll have a bit of a.
We'll have a gander. I'll
Well,
have set some
well,
stuff up. But
For our pride, man.
Yeah, don't worry about the Chelsea
do we
game.
want to look
I'll
at the
tell
Chelsea?
you. Nah,
Just
So I'll-
strictly Chelsea highlights.
I'll give you a rundown of the Chelsea game. You
So
don't know.
we can get a rundown from YouTube. We don't need you to do
Oh.
We suck.
it. We suck.
That's pretty much. Jesus hit it on the head there. We suck. I said this last week. I'll continue every week. We stink.
Yous do.
We stink.
Yous do incredibly. I'm not going to put the sound on.
I
Because
don't think it doesn't matter now.
you reckon we DMAC'd? All right.
Oh no, we'll do the commentary. It's all right.
I can
No,
do it.
no.
Half volume it.
No, turn it off.
No,
Turn it off.
okay, we're not DMACing it.
Is it demonetized for one, like that video, or is it?
It demonetized. So we got 2 strikes because we played the video twice of Harry scoring. So I don't know how many more strikes you get.
I think it's 3 strikes, you're out.
Fuck, famously.
That would make sense.
So, but the thing is, I've read, so I did a bit of researching on the demacking because it needs to happen. If it's not louder than something stupid, if it's like 20% volume in the background, it's not classed as a use. So you can play fucking Eminem in the background at 30% volume and get away with it. Yeah, correct. So if it's not the main volume, if I halve it, at least then we get the fucking Hamilton when he scores a screamer. Which famously, Lockie Watson, I heard he had a flog over because it was 100 goals. So he was the best goal of the weekend, just quietly. But yeah, that's a nice sound. We'll go with that. It's not too loud. Not too. Chelsea now. These were pass. Not gonna lie, like absolutely pass. Speaking of not pass though, hey,
you got up in this game, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
I haven't seen highlights, so
you sit in your chair. It's probably the best goal of the weekend. I'm not even kidding. Oh, that's a bit loud. Let's turn that down a bit.
And a full-time score. Tottenham Hotspur 2.
Yeah, the old Bursies up. They got up. We needed that.
So where are they coming?
We're 5th now, but the game in hand's looking better and better because we have to play Man United and Newcastle in the next 3 fixtures.
Oh, good.
So that helps.
You seen our run home? Our run home has got like United, City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle, Brighton, like every team ahead of us. Not that there's many that aren't ahead of us. Where I wouldn't be surprised. We're semi-safe, but I wouldn't be surprised if we're in a relegation scrap at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Well, everyone from us down is in a relegation. It's like 4 points, isn't it?
Yeah, I think from 12th down it's 6 points or something, 4 or 6 points.
Yeah, so this one's the Liverpool-Arsenal game. Famously, Arsenal went up 2-0. Ended up being 2-2. How funny. Have that.
Perennial pretenders,
Arsenal, the chokers.
Perennial.
They've got you too. Oh, surely. That's a fucking even better save. That's off the line. Either which way, he kept him in it. Fucking hell. Salah missed a pen butt, so technically she's a fraud. Correct, and they should not have won. Imagine if Arsenal lost that.
I stand by it, and it'll ruffle a few feathers in the chat, because I know people who will listen that far. They shouldn't have let go of Mane. Mane was the important piece of that, not Salah. And they bowed to Salah, and now look how they're going.
He's the best football player in the world.
Is this why you're laughing?
What are you laughing at?
I'm being serious.
That's heaps better than the Austrian shit they had last weekend. Or last fucking pod. There we go. We'll just go watch the fucking robot score some goals.
Need more scousers.
Are you bloody serious? Nope, but that didn't even sound that either.
I'm not even going to give it a go.
What are you laughing for?
What country I'll be from if I try a Scouse accent.
Very true. Oh, that's loud.
Oh, no.
Demacked again.
Up against Bednarek.
We've had a whole innings of strikes in this.
Just in this period. Turn off all ads now. I'd love to. Oh. Fuck, he's big, eh?
Massive.
How does a man that size move?
You can't be 6'4" and that quick and that agile.
Good composure. Now Suleimana.
You like Suleimana?
What was he thinking?
Good young kid.
What?
I mean, to be fair,
have a look, mate. Yeah,
just critiquing someone he's better than all of us in this room.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I reckon KDB's washed. Injury. I reckon he's gonna have one big injury now.
I'm getting closer to 30.
Not again.
That's a good goal.
You watch this if they show the right highlight of you how much he fucking shreds these guys. Suleimana again. Look at that. See ya.
Fraudiola.
He thinks he's a fraud. I think that's most highlights from the weekend that we need to look at. The rest of the games are pretty relevant, I think.
Yeah. What were the other results? I think United won.
Yeah.
2-0 against Everton, but Everton are in relegation battles.
Yeah, they played against Everton.
They won a game they should be winning.
You've got to win that.
No, all the results are gone. Good work.
Oh, I can get you the results. What more, mate?
How you do it? That'd make sense. Villa over.
Do you feel like an old man now?
Yeah. This is why we've got guests on.
This is why he's starting to become a fucking SLSO or whatever it's called.
Well, it was good podcasting for you viewers, but I've found a replacement and I won't be back. Villa beat Forest to the Celtic win over Rangers, I believe.
Did Celtic win today?
I assume so.
Oh, yeah, I think I did that.
Judging by Carney's arrogance and obnoxiousness.
I'd say when Lewis handed over.
West Ham 1-0 up over Fulham. That'll help in the relegation battle. Bournemouth 1-0 over Leicester. They stink. Their season's dead. Spurs 2-1. Wolves 1-0. City 4-1. Leeds and Palace.
We all know about that score.
I'm going to put it out there. That is it Michael Elise? He made Leeds look like shit.
Yeah.
Like pus. I think Alex Evans was screaming his name from the fucking rafters. I think he got like 3 assists or something stupid.
You'll probably hear it from me.
Yeah, Michael Elise.
Yep.
3 assists.
There you go. Pulled them, tore them apart, man. The highlights package is just him.
Leeds led 1-0 too.
Yeah.
He's as poor.
To start with.
At Ellen Road.
50th goal.
Well, Leeds are dead. They'll be in the
Do you reckon they
championship
go
next year.
down?
I reckon they go down.
Absolutely.
What's the relegation battle look like at the moment? Is Everton just out now?
Southampton are dead
Southampton.
last.
Southampton need to go down.
United
They
2-0 over
dead
Everton.
last.
Let's have a look at the relegation battle.
Southampton.
Because no one cares about the winning it. Like, who cares if Arsenal win? No one, not me. Who cares about if City win it again?
Yeah,
Not me.
Leicester have won it, and they're about to get relegated. So
Yeah.
Premier League,
It's all about who goes down.
all the way down, all the way up. See, that's why I've got the algorithm.
Yeah,
It tells me.
SLSO, mate. He's looking after you.
The bottom three: Forest, Leicester, Southampton.
Leicester have fallen in.
Everton
I think it's
are
because
out on
West
goal
Ham-
difference.
Bournemouth got the win.
Drew, does Leicester have a game in hand on anyone above them?
No, it's 30 games played from 15th down.
West Ham have a
West Ham have a game in hand. Fulham have a game in hand in 10th, but they're probably
Safe.
sorta.
What's the gap between
Depending
10th and last?
Well, 10th and 18th is 12 points.
It's
Four
a big
games.
gap.
It is a
Big gap. There's only 8 games to play or something,
It's
isn't
gotten
there?
bigger.
Yeah, 8 games to go.
Yeah.
With
That's
a game
big
in here,
gap.
so
Fucking
9
hell.
for Fulham.
You'd like to think you'd score another
Well, I'd like to
6
think
points out of 8 games.
Chelsea are safe, but you look at their performance from the weekend, and it's
And you
not
just-
getting
Imagine
any
you just
better.
can't be sure.
That would be the fucking biggest fall from grace ever. Champions League winners to fucking
What
championship.
so look at this. This is an ultimate, an unrealistic reality. They go down, but they win the Champions League.
Yeah, imagine that.
How do you do that though?
Well, they're in the Champions
Still in the
League.
No,
Champions.
but I get that. What I'm saying though is you won't have all the stars that you have. Surely they've all got clauses if you go down that they fuck off.
Or maybe they just didn't
Well, hey,
write them into the contract because they never thought it'd
Fernandes,
happen.
He's not getting out of a 9 year.
Well, there's always going to be clauses in there. There has to be. Tottenham got rid of Mourinho somehow, and he had a 7-year contract. It'll cost him fucking 10 million to get rid of him, but same sort of stuff.
Best coach you've ever had. Actually,
No,
who do you reckon the best coach you've ever had
Poch.
is? He did a lot, but
Poch
couldn't
is
get him
a
over the
vibe, though.
line.
He's not. I don't think he was a great coach, but he dealt with what he had. Imagine getting to a Champions League final with fucking Sissoko and Harry Winks in your midfield. Stinks. That's a stinky midfield, and we lost from Sissoko getting hit up under the
Yeah,
armpit
that was poor in the first couple of minutes.
in the first
something.
minute or something
Yeah,
stupid, and that was it. And we look like the team that we're going to win it the whole game. So,
very poor.
but
Way to
again,
bring up
living in the
bad
past, who
memories.
cares?
Yeah, well, that's what Tottenham been
Um,
doing for a long time. So,
yeah, well, we're not living in the past. We know that we're past. I mean, the thing is, we're past and we're still sitting 5th somehow.
where you'll be forever.
And we've got to play. No, I reckon we'll finish 4th. If we beat one of Newcastle or United, we get 4th.
Can someone tell me the top 4? That's how much attention I've paid this
Arsenal.
year.
Now, yeah, that's what it is now. Then Tottenham's 5th.
Then Liverpool,
Then
Brighton.
Brighton, Brentford.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, Brentford up there.
Hey,
They've been killing it.
they're just they just chug along in the background. Nobody notices them flying the radar.
Little
score lots of
engine that
points.
could.
That's
Yeah,
it.
pretty much.
Like the old People's Club, mate. The little engine that could.
So the Peepers Club.
The People's Club.
Oh,
Papers
right.
Club.
The old People's Club. That's what you fucking know. I'm saying the People's Club, mate. I'm fucking, there's going to be people at my fucking front doorstep saying stay away from schools. Won't be doing any SLO work.
No,
No,
well,
absolutely not.
there'll be none of them back in here as guests because
No,
they won't
yeah.
want to mark against
No,
their record
yeah.
either. So
But yeah, I think we're there.
we're there. We've
Fair
managed to
enough, yeah.
stretch it out to this almost the same time as last week.
We'll be 20 minutes shorter. We'll take it.
Fucking hell.
How? But we had
Exactly.
3 people this time, so it made it a lot
Very
easier.
true.
Imagine now we actually have something to talk about Azzurri based next week.
Strap
some
in,
games.
strap in for 2 hours because you're going to be here a while.
2 hours.
Strap in because I'm
Big
not going to see
weekend.
any of the games other than 3rd grade.
Put dinner on because we're here for a
We need
while.
to make sure that our guest watches all the games because you and I probably won't see either of them. You're injured and I'm not going to be there after 3rds.
Oh, you tell me about thirds. I'll watch the rest.
That's in. I'll just sit here and shut up.
Well, what about too? We might have a surprise next week with a highs and lows package next week too.
Highs and lows?
Yeah, of footage from the weekend. Little birdie told me
There you go.
not many highs, plenty of lows.
Our famous statistician has said that he's going to pick out a highlights package.
Dylan Rain Man Halligan.
Yeah, him. Loves numbers.
Does love numbers.
Loves numbers. Loves making VO. I hate doing VO. I'm glad he's doing it. It was the worst fucking job I've ever had at the club, and I've had a lot of jobs. Shout out Dylan.
Yeah,
and if you want to make highlights packages, mate, more frequently, fucking go for it.
Absolutely.
Don't
Give us the
watch this
goals
shit.
and give us the poor
I'd like to
outthrows,
see
everything.
all yellow cards as well for
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rest of the
yeah.
season. I want to see why someone got a yellow card.
Bailey Cooper highlight.
Hard man tackles.
Yeah. Endo's hard man hour.
Poor
Love that.
referee
Endo's
decisions.
hard
So
man.
just give us the whole game.
Yeah.
For poor referee decisions.
Just, I want Bailey Cooper cam.
Bailey
Just
Cooper
fucking
camp.
45 minutes
Get him
of
on
Bailey Cooper.
Get him on
and
his
fucking
GoPro
people.
on the chest.
Or buy a second VO.
Just for him to strap around like a...
We're on his head
Yeah.
like one of those.
Yeah, the ladies when they work at the fucking... Out in the jungle, they're carrying the baskets on their head. Same thing.
I was
Yeah.
going for one of those cheese dip hats at the baseball or something, but sure, you can go.
on topic. Cheese dip.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'd like to see a Bailey Cooper fucking 45-minute spiel of just fighting people. Be hot. And then we'll have cheese cam.
Cheese cam.
Get the cheese out.
The cheese out.
But yeah, it's thank you very much for coming, mate. I know
Yeah,
it's
we
a big
appreciate
old
it.
trek up the Raymond Terrace.
No problem at
In
all.
God's country.
That's Tamworth.
That's crack
That's
country.
crack
sorry.
country.
Crack country.
Got it mixed up.
Glass pipe country.
Couple of glass Harleys out there riding around, let me tell you.
What's the old glass didgeridoo? One of them. But yeah, appreciate you coming out to the studio, mate, because it is a long trek out the fucking wilderness.
Not for
Excellent.
us. Not for us.
Happy to be here.
Close to Exham.
It's much closer.
Much closer to Exham than
Much
most
closer.
people. But yeah, thank you very much for coming on, mate. Appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed your time on the pod, and good luck watching yourself back, because I find it the most cringiest fucking thing ever.
Oh, it's going to be terrible. I'm probably going to hate it. But
I'm not going to watch it back at all. It's just going to have no view this week.
Pretty much.
I'll watch it, but I'll be part of that 77%.
I'm
Skip
usually
it
the one that
through.
watches it back to fucking critique myself.
80
yeah.
minutes.
Where can we improve?
I'll-
There
I'll
you go,
critique
viewers.
myself
Comment
heaps.
below.
Where can we improve?
Yeah.
Fix your fucking microphone, you fucking idiot.
Because we now know it's being posted on YouTube. Comment below or in the group chat, because that's really...
subscribe.
and the
That's you.
9 people
The
over in
Austrian
Austria.
fans,
Yeah, please let us know what you think.
Yeah, subscribe,
need a bit
like,
more-
and follow.
Yeah.
All the above.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if we
all
need
the
a bit
above.
more of an international flavour, I can bring back the Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The what's the other thing too? It's put the bell on. That's the only thing I read up.
The bell,
the
for
bell on.
Not familiar
notifications.
with YouTube.
For every
Put
time we post,
every
is that
time
right?
we go, we put one up,
Notifications.
you get a
Yeah.
notification. Yeah.
Cheese knows he's all over the
He's all over it.
technology.
All over it.
So I think we got some subscribers too. That was weird.
I think I'm one of them.
I'm one of them too.
Well, there you go. I'm not one of them because I didn't want to be that guy.
Let's have a look. Who we got?
I don't know.
9 current subscribers.
There you go. Right there in big letters.
Does it
Plus
say
8 in
who
the
they
last
are?
28 days.
How does that work? We've got 9 and we've got +8 in the last 28 days.
Had one 28
I think
days
YouTube's
ago.
had itself. Pay $10.
Last 48 hours has been 4 views. Did you study the video before you came in last
No, I
night?
didn't.
Clearly not. You didn't know the question.
When did I watch it? I watched it 2 nights ago.
Scotty Flanagan said to me he woke up with his Wheat Bix watching it. It's the fucking most random thing ever.
Well, there you go.
Love that.
Well, we'll have to work out how to put it on Spotify. You can listen to it in your car.
Yeah.
Although you lose the visual element.
You can listen to it in your car.
That's the main
You
part
just
of it.
put the YouTube video on, mate.
No, YouTube Plus or whatever it is.
No, you just put the YouTube video on and put your
Leave
phone
your
down.
phone
Yeah,
open.
but you
Just
got to
leave
have your
phone
phone
open.
face down. We don't
Okay.
condone driving with your mobile phone.
Absolutely not.
If you need to listen to it, you do whatever means necessary.
All right, fair enough.
Fuck the police. You'll be right. It's only double demerits for
Well,
this weekend.
you've had it
That's
here
right.
first.
After tomorrow, it doesn't matter.
After tomorrow, it doesn't matter. Technically, it doesn't even count. You can do what you want. Fucking sit on the roof if you want.
Anything for the viewers before we go, Cheese?
Not really, no. Like and subscribe.
Well, that might be the answer.
like and subscribe.
No.
I want to see Scott Flanagan actually come on next week.
Yeah, so do I. I don't want to make Cheese feel like he's a replacement because he wasn't.
No.
We just made up that whole scenario that Scott Flanagan denied us.
I want to see.
It was always going to be the Cheese.
Yeah.
I want to see a Chris Rucker surprise
Imagine rocking up in a
appearance.
do-rag.
Yeah, with the do-rag and the
Do-rag,
turtleneck.
turtleneck in the fucking studio.
Be surprised if he didn't.
Absolutely.
He'd make you and I look like shit, and that's not hard.
He makes everyone look like
But yeah, thank you very much. We will be back. I don't know what days we're going to do this. It seems like Monday seems to be a thing.
After Saturday.
Yeah, after a game.
come off.
Anywhere
after
between
the game.
Saturdays.
When the stars align, as we called it today.
But not Wednesdays
Yeah, but not Wednesdays. Could be Wednesdays.
instead of training.
Yeah, we were injured. I've already told Pete I'm not going. And
Get
we
him
just tell
Wednesday.
Scott, yeah, just tell him you're going to Tamworth and do the podcast.
No, well,
happy days.
he's got that Urban Rec, so
That's
we can stream live from Urban Rec.
We could. Not gonna.
Nah.
Who means I've got to drive out of Adam Terrace? Fuck that.
I don't go anywhere out of...
Yeah,
You know, it took me 6 minutes to get here today.
Oh, geez, that's hard for you. It took me 35 minutes to get through fucking Heatherbrae.
It's
Holiday
I
traffic.
can't wait to do
Shithole.
That's an argument for another day.
Pure bullshit. Exit traffic.
Excellent traffic.
All right, guys. Well, yeah, if you like, subscribe, follow, do all the bell thing, whatever else it is. Thank you, Cheese, for coming on, mate. Appreciate it.
No problem.
And we'll be back next week for a fucking wrap-up of Swan shit.
Sounds good.
Happy
and
days.
a view to whoever we beat the following week.
And happy Austria Day.
Happy Austria Day.
Day.
Peace out.
Peace. See ya.